You're listening to Radio Multiverse.
灰色の瞳に映る影はもろく今を離れるほどの花明日紡ぐ沈む夕日を追いかけたあの日と重なる記憶訪れる炎燃やす
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Radio Multiverse RPG with your host, Ramsey. And today we are playing some more Savage Tokusatsu. And just like last time, we have our usual cast of players like Chaz, Chris, and Dawa. Welcome, guys.
Hello, 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 peoples.
Evening.
Am I a person, or am I a figment of your computer?
Yes,
Both.
indeed. All these answers and more will probably not be answered today, because we have a game to play, people. And, yeah, does anybody remember what happened last time?
We destroyed the Shadox Empire and are now basically farming the land.
Yes, you all became farmers. You have a very, it's very interesting how your mind works. I mean, your memory works, Dala. I remember none of that.
I do believe we accepted the army's offer of training.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. I think I'll better do a quick
if you ask me what I remember.
Quick recap. I did not prepare this part very well, so bear with me. In any case, last time on Mighty Prism Patrol, our heroes found the power of the legendary Prism Kaiser and rushed back to planet Earth to face the horrible and now giant Lord Darkula. It was a struggle of epic proportions that destroyed quite a few buildings, but in the end, our heroes were victorious and destroyed Lord Darkula and restored peace to Trindale. And they also encountered an old ally, well, a sort of ally in the form of General Anger of the Earth Defense Force, who offered them to come train with the EDF, a offer they took under advisement. Correct, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. But now, without a base of operations, what will the Prism Patrol do next? Because the Shadox Empire is not going to wait around. Already as we speak, they are preparing their next nefarious scheme to bring untold destruction to planet Earth. Let's see what they plan today. On today's episode... Oh, well, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong jingle. Let me try that again. On today's episode... Goners with the Wind.
Stupid question. Did anybody hear the jingle?
I heard it.
Good. I didn't.
Yeah, it's on Roll20, so if you can't hear it, then there's something wrong with your settings, maybe.
Probably. Let's carry on.
Yes. All right. Excellent. So, where last we left off, your good friend Pero 5 needed a place to stay, so I believe that Elizabeth was kind enough to offer her a place at her house, right? And Chris is not here. Great, off to a great start. Wow!
Chris went BRB for a drink.
Much professionalism.
In her stead? Yes. Actually, she did say that she went off for a drink, so...
I missed that. I am busy. Yeah. I am busy with running a game.
Yeah. We're not, harping on about how badly organized you are.
Shut up!
I mean, you're very dick move.
I are good GM. I
So-
wrote it on my shirt.
I'm so tempted to
I
get you.
believe that.
Hey, guys, we need to get him a t-shirt now for his birthday.
We
So-
do.
Yes, but we'll argue about that later.
Yes.
I do remember that Chris
Heck.
offered Pyrrha a place to rest her bird head.
Now I kind of want a T-shirt that says "I are good GM." It has like a torn battle map on it and like broken miniatures, things like that.
Broken pencils and pencils stabbed into the map.
Yeah, back.
That would be fun.
Welcome back.
Ah, Chris. Yeah, we were just talking about you, or at least your character, and I was saying that you offered a place to Pyrrha 5 to stay for a couple of days, correct?
Yes. In Hasmo apartment.
Exactly. Well, I thought you had a house for
Ooh.
some reason.
Close.
It was a house, I think. Was it a house? Yes, it was a house.
Yeah, you are the rich girl, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And as usual, we get tea poured into our ears. How lovely.
That's
King of
not.
Death.
That was weird. I thought I had muted myself.
Oh, we can still hear you, and there's now tea in my ear. Thank you.
I'm sure I was muted. I'm going to look it up.
Yes. Fine. All right. So getting into that. So Pyrrha stays with you for a couple of days, and during that period, you see her do nothing but work, eat, and sleep. Nothing else.
What,
She's
maybe
like-
Don't you
being...
do anything else?
She asks you for some she asks you for a workstation, which you probably can't give her. So what do you give her to so she can make her complicated calculations and whatnot? Remember, this is a cyberpunk future.
a
She went to Melvin's house to do that kind of stuff.
holographic interface unit.
Okay, there we go.
A bit like, you can see it on the program, like a computer, but it's all holographic screen, keyboard.
And then she's working with that, and then she starts to think out loud, and she
Yes,
said,
yes.
"This is going way too slow. I need to build a new interface so I can interface with it mentally." And then she starts thinking about it. No, I don't mean to too much of a waste of time. Oh, this is so frustrating.
This
I'll
is a
just have
mute
to do it
test.
the old school way. And you see her tapping. No, wait. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we were planning for this game, we decided on that basically all computer systems now had a virtual goddammit, what do we call it again? A reality
Hard light keyboard?
augmented reality. There we go. And
AR.
everything worked with augmented reality. Like, for instance, that you could basically, what we would in our day would need a computer for, you could basically use your cell phone for in the world of Mighty Prism Patrol. And the only thing you need is probably some glasses that you need to put on to be able to see the whole interface. Like, you just put your phone down, you just do a swipe with your finger, and suddenly there's a virtual keyboard and a virtual screen there and things like that you can see with
Yes.
the glasses you're wearing.
I remember that.
So yeah, she's now working with that, with probably wearing a pair of glasses that are too big for her, because she's not very big. Well, she's a pretty small girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks very frustrated. I just have to work with this quote unquote primitive interface, because she's used to interfacing to computer systems with her mind.
Okay. So she revolutionizes on the way we see robotics.
Mhm.
And Elizabeth can steal that and make a fortune.
Alright, do you react to Pyrrha in any way, or do you just let her work?
Chris?
Whoops, I had myself muted.
Of course.
Well, I would offer to help, as always.
How?
But so what can I do to help you?
Buy small glasses for her?
Well, you could build me an interface into this small handheld device you have here, so I'll be able to interface it with it mentally, like I usually do. If you can get something like that, that'll be great.
Sorry, Pip, I can't do that. Our technology isn't that advanced.
Of course it isn't. Yeah, humans.
Oh, you can give massages.
I do mind you, I have let you stay in my house out of kindness of my heart. Please don't be so horrid to me.
She suddenly actually looks ashamed of herself, and she's looking down at her feet.
Sorry, softly. I didn't mean to snap at you, Pira. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I'm just really frustrated with everything that's been happening lately. I've just had so little control over everything, and our base is gone. I just have to start from scratch. I just have a lot of work to do, and just having to learn this new interface is very frustrating. It just takes up more time that I should be spending on more important work.
Pauses and things. What if we could find somewhere with a more powerful computer? Could you use that to help you interface?
I suppose, but I would still need to build some sort of interface device since the one I have built into myself can't access these Earth computers because they just don't have the right kind of interface nodes. I used to have something on the Prism mothership, but yeah.
She nods and thanks. I wonder if Defense Force would have anything of use.
I don't know. Their technology isn't really that much more advanced. I've studied it.
Nod and smiles. Maybe not then.
Let's go fight Majestic 12. They've got...
We'll go to Melvin's house, whose father's
What?
a doctor.
Majestic 12? What? This isn't Atomic Robo! I don't... Yeah, whatever. Sorry, what are you saying, Chaz?
Father's a scientist. If she knows that he is or not,
I guess they have more advanced stuff at Chaz's house, maybe, yeah. Chaz's dad maybe has an actual computer, which is, according to our standards, like a supercomputer.
But do we know that about Chaz? I mean, we only know surface level information since... we only know surface level information about Melvin since he just popped up on our radar as Blue.
That's a good point, Dallas, since in-game Chaz hasn't been... Melvin hasn't been your friend for that long yet.
Mm-hmm. He was just, that guy that gets bullied all the time.
And the guy who gets the best grades.
Yeah, that too.
And he gets left alone most of the time by Chandra, which is somewhat of a miracle.
Yeah, weird that.
It's like Yeti does it.
Almost everybody.
That's what his full potential is.
That's also kind of sad.
Oh no.
What the hell?
So I guess Vera is stuck with using what she has, unless you want to go the extra mile for her.
Well, Elizabeth will think, and she realizes he doesn't have Chaz's number to phone him. I mean, is that Marvin? No, Melvin's number.
We still have the Prism communicators.
That's true. What actually are your communicators? We've never agreed on what your communicators are.
Except that they are less threatening looking than a necklace.
Yeah.
She picks up a communicator and...
No, stop! I told you... Again, we never decided on what the communicators are, so I want you guys to decide on it now.
Or we could just ignore that and just show the camera of the Prism Patrollers grabbing something, turning around so you don't see what they're grabbing and talking into thin air.
I vaguely remember somebody, I can't remember who, I think it might have been Chris, saying that they wanted a Star Trek communicator and
Yes.
the original series, which is basically a cell phone.
Which is a flip phone, even worse than a cell phone.
Yes.
Which I found a little baffling because that will be more low-tech than the cell phones you have.
Yeah, I know, right?
Since those are literally mobile computers in this age.
Well, who says that we've got the latest Prism Patrol communicators? These could be ones which Pyrrha found on the ship and gave to us.
Alright. Well, maybe there's something a little small, like maybe a tube or something. I don't know.
A lipstick tube.
Oh, let's do it like old school style, like when Sailor Moon, what didn't their transformation devices look a little like pens usually?
Yeah, like pens and magical wands and whatnot. Or there was another tokusatsu genre, I don't know.
Yeah, but I thought that like in normal day their transformation wand thingies look more like pens. Until they did the transformation scene. Or am I remembering that wrong? It's been a very long time since I watched an episode of Sailor Moon.
So, I was going for the earring idea, but no.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, then everybody has to get their ears pierced. You too, Melvin.
Oh. No, but would not get his ear pierced.
Suddenly, Melvin walks around with the womanliest earring in the whole school.
It's very sparkly.
It's a little blue dolphin that jumps up over a heart.
I know. One way it's an earring with a little token what seems to jump from one ear to the other ear. Beep bop, beep bop.
That drives you nuts in less than 1 hour.
Okay, then fine. We can use earrings if you want. Melvin, if you really don't like that, you can have like yours built into your transformation device, the watch.
Oh, you can have
my glasses.
Glasses.
Oh, there you go. Communication glasses.
Yeah, AR and communications. It's the ARC glasses.
Yes, and it's also the augmented reality device, so you have everything built into one.
Yes, augmented reality communication glasses. ARC glasses.
Yep.
Arc glasses, that sounds like something Tony Stark would make up.
Yeah.
Well, who says we're not inspired by Tony Stark?
I don't think.
Who says Melvin Father isn't Tony Stark?
I don't think.
It could also be car glasses.
Right.
Communications augmented reality.
So Melvin is Tony Stark's illegitimate child.
Oh, brother. It's okay. We are focusing on the wrong details. You now have earrings that are your communicators. So go ahead and call up Melvin.
Okay.
I don't know what all that noise is, but stop it.
She taps her earring to call Melvin. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Melvin's glasses start vibrating violently.
I can't see. What is this? Hello?
Melvin, it's Elizabeth here.
Hello.
But are you alone?
Yes.
Pyrrha needs a new interface to interact with the computer to work faster. Do you have anything she can use? Something maybe she can hook up telepathically, cybernetically?
Do you have an Intron Delta 5000?
I don't think we have that, but my father's been working in some new technology in the basement.
She actually now is part of the call. She suddenly like jumped into the call.
My father's been working in some newer high-tech computers for his company.
High tech for human standards.
his company also kind of salvaged some of the wreckage from some alien.
Well, do you have a more powerful processing device than this small handheld device you humans carry around?
Oh, of course. We have a pretty good computer in the living room.
Oh, well, that sounds a little more adequate. I shall be there at once.
Address.
And she's leaving.
Does he know my address?
No, 1 second.
Yes, she knows everything.
Pyrrha,
She's interfaced with you.
quick question, Pyrrha.
Yes.
How would you get there without someone calling the defense force at you?
Have you? She looks suddenly very smug, and she holds up her nose and puts her hands on her hips, and she says, "Have you forgotten, Elizabeth? I'm a normal human." And then suddenly her appearance completely shifts. Like her hair becomes black, the little wings on her head disappear, and her skin becomes a normal pinkish hue, and she's suddenly wearing a yellow raincoat, let's say.
Elizabeth pauses and smiles slightly. What would you do if a human says something to you and it's very stupid?
I'll just ignore them.
Could you do that, Pierre? And be honest with me.
I see where this is going fine. If you want to escort me, just go ahead.
She smiles and nods. That would be the safest way if you follow me to his house. Where does he live?
Don't worry, I can track him.
I could just tell you guys.
Nod slightly. Okay.
Now, this will be more efficient.
That is
Okay.
Talking to you is a waste of time. We're already going there. I'll need some sort of transportation. Come on, let's go.
See, looks. Let's see. We can take a public bus, public train.
No, that's too inefficient. How about if I hack that car over there?
She picks up some keys.
Please do not steal a car and drive it to my house.
Because in this day and age, a lot of the cars people drive around are automated. They just jump in, they just say where they want to go, and their car just goes there. Because it would be very easy for her to hack a car like that.
She looks at Pyrrha and sighs. Firstly, don't hack my car. Secondly...
Oh, it's your car. Very well, then.
You have a car?
Well, it's bright pink. She smiles at you. It's bright pink. Whose car would it be?
Someone else?
Let's see if I can get it open more quickly than you can. And she's still holding the phone you gave her, and she's tapping on her virtual interface to see if she can try to hack your car.
She moves close and holds up.
The firewall's atrociously bad.
She holds up against the door and that opens. Please tell me that was me and not you.
I'll humor you and say it was totally you. She puts herself down in the seat next to you.
Elizabeth shakes her head slightly and looks at her. All right, just say where we're going.
Very well. Left, right, over there. No, over there. We're doing take a sharp 90-degree turn.
Wait, what?
She pauses and looks at Pyrrha. Pyrrha, please don't break the car.
I can still tell you guys the address. You never hanged up.
Please, wait a minute.
Do you have a map of the city I can view?
She holds up communication device near the communication import. Just tell her your address, please, before Pyrrha takes me off the nearest cliff somehow.
Vehicle, show me a map of the city.
It's a map appears.
Vehicle, then she goes too slow. Vehicles, drive us to this exact position. Top speed.
Wait, no. No. Oh no!
Here we go. Obey speed limit and take us to the destination stated at the most optimum path you can.
Pyrrha grumbles at your inefficiency.
She looks up Pyrrha 5. Pyrrha, quick question.
Yes?
You know, if we go too fast, we get the police. And that would not be good for us.
Oh, yes,
Please.
the Earth authorities.
Yes, and they would could arrest us.
Hmm.
And I don't think you enjoyed it, Joe.
It's the... Yes, I'm supposed to be undercover, I understand, because otherwise I could pull rank on them.
Yes, you can pull rank on them. Yes, that's very true.
Just make sure you guys get here without any cops following you, please.
Well, the Earth Defense Force acknowledges us, right? So it would make sense that we outrank mere police officers.
No, they're from a different organization, sadly.
You humans overcomplicate everything as usual.
Okay, so we slowly get there then.
Yeah. So yeah, long story short, you guys go over to Melvin's home. And I guess we get more tea poured in our ear first.
You see, like, one of Melvin's neighbors pull tea out in the street.
I don't get why. I was sure I had it this time.
Apparently not.
See a kid next to Melvin's house with a lemonade stand.
Excellent. Alright, so yes, at the Melvin house. I mean, the Swift homestead. There we go, that's what we'll call it. Yeah.
Test.
Okay.
Okay.
You help her get set up at the computer.
It's the highest tech computer you can buy on the market.
Alright. And does his father have a lot of tech stuff lying around?
Like, you see some stuff that have been tinkered with. You see a few cleaning bots around.
Okay, in that case, maybe if I jury rig some of these things together, I might be able to build an interface.
Please be careful. Some of this stuff is for my father's work.
Don't worry, he will thank me.
And while you're doing that, Elizabeth moves towards the fridge to aid it.